let's divide this into two camps first. You're saying essentially that Republicans are going to use this story to drag President Biden. That's one angle. Two, from a national security perspective, thinking about both of these, do you think then that Secretary Austin needs to resign or that President Biden needs to fire him?
Again, the key factor there is, what does this do to President Biden's credibility and the credibility of his national security team with other people in the country and on the global stage? Does it undermine our ability to continue to be as effective in Ukraine, in dealing with China, all the national security threats that we face? That's the key question. No, I have not yet reached the conclusion personally that this would require Secretary Austin to resign or be fired.
And just to be clear, you have complete confidence in our national security with Secretary Austin as the secretary.
Yeah, well, I'm fully confident he can do the job. Look, I mean, not to get all philosophical on you here, but I don't have complete confidence in anything. We are all human beings, all right? And no human being I've ever run across who I can say, yep, no question, they're going to do everything right every single time. Doesn't work that way. We are flawed. The question is, are those flaws so serious that a change is required? That's the question here. Like I said, I have not reached that conclusion at this point.
And so I know you did say this is deeply troubling, and I know you also think that you can't really have complete confidence in anyone, but how badly does this jeopardize our national security? Or are you saying, hey, this was a mistake, let's keep it moving?
Yeah, well, that's what I'm trying to figure out. I think clearly it was damaging to the president and damaging to the national security team. How damaging? I don't know exactly. Like I said, it didn't affect a particular operation. Secretary Austin, as I pointed out, has organized coalitions around our national security objectives. He's been doing a good job. This does, as I've said, hurt the credibility of the national security team. How much? I think we're figuring that out right now.
And Congressman, before I let you go, when can you expect an answer from Secretary Austin as to why he withheld this information from President Biden?
Yeah, I have no idea. We're urging them to get that answer out, but they haven't set a timeline, and none of us are in a position to force that timeline. So I would hope soon.
Congressman, I really appreciate you coming on. Thank you for joining me. You're welcome back anytime.
Well, thanks for the chance. I really enjoyed the conversation.